Let's start with NBA. Let's start with it. Devin Booker replaces Damian Lillard in All-Star game.
I said this last week.
Cut Carter, though, has been going back and forth vigorously with some of his friends in the group chat saying how Devin Booker is overrated.
He's not.
And he should have made he originally should have not made the All-Star game. Cut.
I guess you go first.
Give us your
not
Devin.
overrated.
Yeah, give us your Devin Booker.
Let me break down
Devin
why
Booker thing.
Y'all need to be tripping.
Oh,
Okay.
Got you.
I said no. That's it.
No, you straight.
Okay. Devin Booker is a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Great.
He's not a winner, by any sort.
All right, you got it.
He's a six man in college.
Mm-hmm.
He was a great six man.
Dude.
He got to the NBA. He ended up being better than probably anybody on that team he was on that team with. Who he played with? Who was on that team with him at Kentucky? Was it Cat?
The Harrison twins, Towns,
Cat
Willie
and Trey Lyles.
Cauley-Stein, Trey Lyles, Dakari Johnson.
I think Tyler Ulis too. He was hard.
Nah, you sound
The twins. One of the twins you start over him. Take that into perspective. He's better than everybody on that team except Cat. Nonetheless,
He not better than Cat.
I mean,
no, he's not better than Cat.
Why not?
Cat been to the.
I mean, that's
Cat
just
been to the
different
playoffs?
positions
Cat's
though.
been to the playoffs,
Oh, okay.
even though it was because of Jimmy.
But he meant.
He did go, and they won a game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have Devin Booker never been to the playoffs. He's been in the league how many years? 4? 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, 4.
4 or 5.
Okay, yeah. He's never been in the playoffs. And people try to make the argument that because he averages 26.4 points and 6.8 assists, that he deserves to be an all-star over Chris Paul.
He does.
Why? When Chris Paul team is in the playoffs.
But that's
why?
Not, that's not.
When Chris Paul was sent to Oklahoma to die.
Chris Paul has.
Why?
No.
No. Why? When
Chris
he elevated.
Paul, they gave Chris Paul them pieces with that OKC thing.
That's the same pieces Russ had.
But nobody thought.
No, they didn't.
No,
Shea,
they traded all them there.
That's what I'm saying.
They were traded before they traded Russ.
But that's what I'm saying. Chris Paul has the pieces though. They can win. Them
So why,
guys that can win.
If those are the pieces, why they didn't keep Russ to make them pieces work?
That's true.
Russ knew like his time on OKC was over with.
So why I sent Chris Paul there to die?
They thought
At
that was
34.
gonna happen. They thought that was gonna happen.
And exactly, he exceeded expectations
Because
nobody
he
expected
got
his
them
team to be a playoff team.
He has
nobody
the
expected him to be the playoff team.
Because
and I
he
hear
got
people say, "Oh my God, it's Shea, it's Schroeder, it's
You're right.
It's
Nobody
Gallinari."
expected it.
Right, but they putting up 19 a game, and people are like, "Well, Chris Paul not the leading scorer. Chris Paul is fourth in leading scoring. He's first in assists, first in steals,
On the team.
and he's
You're
leading them. That's what he's always been that player. Chris Paul's never gonna drop
And-
40 a night, but the thing is, Chris Paul game not like that. But if Chris Paul want to just turn it on and just shoot all game, he could. That's not his game. He a true point
And
guard.
give Billy Donovan some credit. Y'all said he was a bad coach.
I did.
You did.
I never liked.
I'll give him that, but this is not about him. We talking about the Devin Booker thing.
Facts.
Chris Paul. Okay, so let's go through the All Star. Cause I can almost name him by team. You got the number 1 seed, the Lakers.
Okay.
Anthony Davis and LeBron are shoe-ins.
Gotcha.
Cool. Number 2, you have the Nuggets. Jokic is a shoe-in.
Joking.
Jamal Murray arguably could have had a run for that if he wouldn't have got hurt, but he got hurt. So, okay, he didn't play enough games.
Yeah,
Third seed, you got the Clippers. Kawhi is an all-star starter. Kawhi hasn't played a lot of games either, but it's like every other game or whatever. So, whatever. But he's a finals MVP, so cool.
And George didn't make it either.
Paul George didn't deserve to make it. He ain't been playing enough games.
That's a fact.
Facts. Cool.
Jazz.
Fourth seed is who? Jazz?
Yeah.
Mitchell made it.
And Gobert.
And Gobert.
He just made it. He just made it because he was
But
crying.
because they need a center.
But in your front court though.
Front court. That's what I said.
Booker
If they
guard.
split the positions and take away front court, Devin Booker is an automatic big.
Bro,
I agree.
he's
But
automatic.
because the spots are limited.
You're right.
That's why he shouldn't have went. Then you go to the 5th seed,
Fifth seed is the Rockets.
Rockets. Russ and Harden going.
Don't you
Period.
Yeah. Now you give Russell his credit. Come on.
Sixth
My boy
seed.
credit.
Russ been balling. Like,
6th seed. Who the 6th seed?
Luka and Mavericks.
Mavericks. Luka. Obviously, he's having a great season.
Just
7th
like that.
seed is the Thunder.
Chris Paul.
Okay, and the 8th
No,
seed
no,
is the.
no, no, no.
Grizzlies.
It shouldn't be Chris Paul.
So
I'm
then,
sorry.
so you take away a 7th and 8th seed and put in an 11th
You
seed.
don't put Chris Paul in
You
there.
put in an 11th
That's
seed.
not because it's not all Chris Paul, bro. It's CP3, Shea, and
But
Dennis.
who's leading them?
You right, Chris Paul, but Shea and Dennis really.
And then people try to make the argument where it was like somebody, Ja Morant and Devin Booker should play for the spot. And I said, yeah, that'd be cool.
He was joking though.
It was a joke, but it was like, why Ja Morant? Ja not doing nothing.
Bro,
Ja in 1 season has
talk about
accomplished
it.
more than
Talk
Devin
about
Booker
it.
in 4 seasons. And that might be because Memphis has a better culture and front office, sure. But I'm just saying, All-Star is not just based on individual.
But
no, because if that's the case,
Ja low key has the pieces.
so
though.
why MVP is not based on just individual?
That's not fair,
Bro,
because the book got pieces too.
Now a little bit, just a little bit with Ayton,
Kelly having a career year.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like they just now figuring out.
And Ja just got to the NBA.
Bro, they just now figuring out what they need to do to build around that.
But Ja just got to the NBA.
You right.
That's true.
But
And the Suns messed over him. And they should have got Luka over Ayton.
Coaches.
But even if they would have got Luka over Ayton, he still would be getting overshadowed by Luka right now.
Devin had bad coaches, bro. Whoever the coach,
Monty.
or whatever it was.
Earl Watson.
Spurs,
No, that was the first coach. Yeah.
And then with Earl Watson,
And
he
then it was
dropped
like-
to 70, and that's what everybody want to highlight.
Spurs
Everybody I argue with wants to highlight his 70-point game. As if he didn't have 61 and with 45 seconds, the Suns then start intentionally fouling the Celtics
Like 2K.
so he could get the ball back.
2K.
That's lame.
That's 2K.
He got 70 though.
And they lost.
Bruh.
It don't matter. He
What?
dropped 70. It don't because
That
like
mindset is
wait,
so
that
flawed.
team back then is not.
Kobe
it,
dropped
bro.
81 in a win, right?
In a win.
Right?
Yes.
Will
But
dropped
that's back
100 in
in
a win.
The
the
people try to
day.
say, the people say
how it was.
Devin Booker is the first to do it since Kobe. Please
back
don't
in
put
the
him in the
day.
same
That's back in
sentence
the-
with the Kobe Bryant 81
That's
points.
back in the
It's
day.
not the
Them
same.
dudes was sorry.
Then somebody said, well, Kobe also dropped 60-something on the Mavericks in 3 quarters. That's a real 60 piece.
Them dudes was sorry.
Booker had 61. Cool. But there's no reason for you to call timeouts and intentionally foul with 45 seconds left for him to get his 70, bro. Who respect that? That's what make it want to fight.
Right.
And they was booing him. The Celtics crowd started booing him. They weren't even at home. They in Boston with that.
So
I'd have threw something. Like, that make you want to throw something at them.
Also, the All-Star reserves, the head coaches choose the reserves, 7 players from their respective conference, so each side has a 12-man roster. So the coaches obviously respect winning over individual stats.
As they should.
the best players
Devin Booker,
should be. in
Devin
the
Booker dropped 40 on my team, but he didn't beat us though. So why would I care? Bradley Beal dropped 50 on my team, but
But
they
that's what
didn't
I'm
beat us
saying.
though.
He's doing his part,
The only
and the
person-
team not doing his part.
And-
That's what I'm saying. He's doing
No,
his part as
let
an
me keep
all-star
going. Go back to the
caliber
list.
player. As an
let me
all-star
keep going down the
caliber
list
player,
because people try to make arguments that aren't there. Who's the 9th seed?
they're there.
Portland.
Portland 9th seed. Dame.
Dame.
Career year. He gotta go.
10
10th seed.
Spurs.
Got hurt.
Nobody went from the Spurs.
They don't need no.
They got a better record than the Suns.
That's true.
Next.
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
We're talking
We
about
sent Brandon Ingram to
individuals.
his first thing. People say, well, how B.I. make it, but not
Front court.
Devin Booker. B.I. is a
That is
a
because
forward.
B.I. was having a good
And he's a forward.
beginning of the season. Now he's just since Dion came back, he's just going down. Like
He
what
hasn't
happened?
played. He's hurt.
Let's see.
And his numbers haven't went down that bad. It's been nights where he dropped 20 something or 30, and Zion dropped 18 and 17.
We'll talk
And then it be nights where,
Yeah, he been hurt the past 2 games.
yeah, I know. And
Yeah,
he not
day to
playing.
day with ankle
He
injury.
might not play tonight against the Thunder.
Yep.
But no, and let me keep this going. After the Pelicans, you know who the next seed is? The Suns.
Yep.
Okay,
How many games have the Suns won? 20 some games.
The Suns have won 22 games, lost 33 games.
they still right there behind y'all.
Right. But
That's
the
they a
difference
game
is,
and a half behind the Pelicans.
at one point the Pelicans they were the AC. They were in the playoffs at one point. The Suns have not. But the Suns
They
in there
were.
too.
They were.
They were at that one point.
And then-
we was giving them they
You
flowers.
was giving Monty all his credit.
No,
Yeah.
and that's what I said.
That's
Devin
what I'm
Booker
saying.
can
And
get
that's all
better.
he needed.
Right.
Was the
They were
right
winning without
coach.
Aiden.
They needed the right coach.
They were winning
with
without
them.
Aiden, but Aiden probably hindered him a little bit because he was out 20-some games like John Collins. But I said just crazy because with Aiden being out, Devin Booker numbers didn't really do nothing extravagant. Whereas with Trae Young, when John Collins was out, his numbers went up, which says a lot about his ability, which is why he made it as a starter.
Trae Young. What you
Tell
mean?
me-
Right, Trae Young getting it right, and he has a team with a bad record.
He's a
right?
starter though.
He's a
The
starter.
vote is
But I'm
different.
saying though.
And
I'm saying.
and his numbers are top. He's top 3 in points and top 2 in assists. That's an automatic bid. Devin Booker's 12th in scoring.
And starter voters,
12.
fans,
Bro,
Look at the stats.
it's fans,
People,
players,
say,
and media.
people love to talk about
Devin
numbers,
Booker
bro.
is
They
an
talking about he
all-star,
averaged
bro.
27. I'm like, bro, a lot of people average
Tell
27.
me why he should win over Chris Paul.
he should have went over Chris Paul.
Tell me why.
He's
Wait. So Devin Booker should be in the All-Star game because he averages 27, right?
Yes, and he does the other things on the court.
6.8 assists.
What you mean? Because he runs the point.
He's 12th in
too.
scoring.
He runs the
No,
point.
if
he
you
runs
look
the
up,
point
if you,
too.
if you pull up the
I
top,
don't know what's going on with him, man. With this.
if you pull up the
NBA stats.
no, I
leaders.
got him here because I sent them to my evidence.
All right, hold on. Tell me why.
No, I don't want to hear him talk. I don't want to hear nothing from him.
Well, let him say his
No,
spiel
if you
first.
pull up the
Get my
top,
side.
if you pull up the
He can't
top,
even say his side.
you pull up the top 12 in scoring. Number 1, James Harden, All-Star, reserve. He's not a starter either.
Harden starter.
He starter, my bad.
Yeah.
Starter, Giannis, 30 points a game. Starter. Trae Young,
Okay.
29 game.
Starter.
Starter. Dame, 29.5. Reserve.
Replace
Oh,
now.
excuse me. 29.5. Reserve.
Bill.
29.1. Not even in the All-Star game. Bradley Beal.
Also.
Bradley Beal's better than Devin Booker.
So can I ask?
But his team is 20 and 33. They're 3
Luka,
games
28.9.
behind, Magic in the East.
Starter. Kyrie, 27.4.
Oh.
Didn't play enough games. Not in. Russell, 27.2. Not a starter.
I mean, Luka.
Kawhi, 27.1. Starter. Cat, 26.5. Not even in the game. AD, 26.5. Starter. Devin Book, 26.4. Reserve. Due to injury.
He was snubbed. First of all, like I said,
Zach LaVine averaged a point less.
bruh. And Zach LaVine should have been in it.
No, he shouldn't have.
Over Chris Middleton?
Oh, here we go.
Over Chris Middleton. Let's be real,
Stop
bro.
it.
Chris Middleton. Bro.
I understand the Bill over Chris Middleton point, but nah, Middleton a 3.
And
You
Middleton's
said
a
Levine
4.
over Middleton? Yeah, you crazy.
Donovan Mitchell averaged
I'd
24.3
rather
games.
my player contribute to a 20-point victory and playing good minutes rather than you drop.
So
40
Mitchell
in the
made
ball.
it to the All-Star game, right?
Yeah.
Mitchell made it with averaging less points because his team wins games.
And that's what they got to get out of.
No.
The best players should be in the All-Star game.
The
Devin
best
Booker,
players are.
If you put,
So
if
when
you,
the Hawks sent the 5 starters, nobody complained.
so listen. If you put
4?
if you
Yeah,
if you trade Devin
Carroll
Booker,
didn't go.
if you
When
trade
when the Hawks did that, why did nobody complain about that then? When they sent the 4.
When they sent 4, Carroll didn't go.
We was having a great year that year.
Oh,
See,
There was what?
What you mean?
they were winning. They were the number 1 seed in the East.
No, but they
Oh.
was having career years.
Oh,
They was having. You see, DeMar didn't go, and he was part of that starting 5.
No,
It just
because he
said
wasn't-
Teague, Korver, Horford, and Millsap.
oh, okay. 4
And they were
players.
having career years.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they were winning. They were the number 1 seed in the East.
Okay.
Tell me why
Winning matters.
Book over Chris Paul.
He's a better scorer. He's a better player than Chris Paul at
Listen,
this moment.
After they say score, that's all they have to say because
At
nothing
this
else.
moment, better
He's
scorer.
not a better. He don't get better assists. They about what on rebounds. Chris Paul is a better defender. Chris Paul has a way higher IQ.
He can win
Chris
games.
Paul could be a reserve. I respect. I mean,
He is
of his
reserve.
age.
Here's reserve.
He is. Oh, that's good. See, his age.
But people are
Should
saying
be.
Devin Booker should have took his spot, and I don't know. In what world? In what world does a 34-year-old that leads his team to the 7th seed not
And
make
they,
the
and
All-Star
they
game?
only a half game back from the 6th seed.
In what league is he not a starter?
He's not a starter though.
I mean, not a starter, but not an All-Star.
He should be an All-Star. Chris
Think-
Paul been.
So who Booker would have replaced him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It was nobody for him on the list to replace as a guard. Now, like I said, if it was open, like I think it should be, it should be
So
position
wait, they
list.
still doing this based off West
Forwards
and
and
East, right?
guard.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No.
so
Yeah, but they pick them by West and East, and then you pick your team.
all right. So name the people in the West one more time.
The guards?
Yeah.
Luka.
Luka, Harden, Westbrook, Mitchell, Chris Paul.
See, you should have went over Mitchell. In my
What?
opinion. Yeah.
His team's the 5th seed.
It don't matter,
Fourth
bro.
seed.
I'm going off
Fourth
of
seed.
play. I'm basing this off of play.
Playing what? He can't beat them.
Yes, he can.
If they team play head to head, who gonna
Exactly,
win?
the team. I'm talking about individual.
Bruh,
This is individual.
It's not.
This
It's
is
not 1-on-1.
individual.
It's not a 1-on-1 All-Star game.
But
It's
this
the
is-
All-Star game.
Off of
Meaning you're-
individual
Meaning
stats.
you're, bruh.
Right?
Devin Booker has no first team, no second team, no third team, nothing.
Because he's overlooked of what team he on. What you
No.
mean? Because of what
You
team he
make
on.
that
Yeah.
without having a good team.
No.
Anthony
bro.
Davis was first team and second team without a good team.
Bro, Anthony Davis was known though. Like they know he was the
Devin Booker
face,
know.
and plus he big. You know, long front.
Booker
court.
numbers
Like, they
is
need
better
him.
than Mitchell's.
Like,
They are.
come on.
He's
But-
a scorer. But again,
And his assists and
And his-
rebounds up by.
Should
his
be
assists
over
by
there
2
over
and rebound
Donovan,
like
bro. He
0.1.
should be in there over Donovan. He didn't even have to replace
No.
Dame. Donovan should have replaced Dame. Booker should have
It's
been in
not
there.
all about scoring points though. When you
That's
help
what
your
I'm
team,
saying.
win,
He's a better player.
he's the leader of that team.
The
The
best
Jazz
player
are
should be in
Donovan
the
Mitchell's
All-Star
team.
game.
No,
the best player should be in the
The
All-Star
face
game.
of the
It's
team
not.
goes to the All-Star
No,
game. The
it's
face of
not.
good teams go to All-Star games. The face of good teams go to All-Star games.
You won't be rewarding winning. You just be rewarding people with just putting up points.
That's my bro. Best player should be in the game. Like I said, I don't know why Chris Middleton in it. Like I
Face
said,
of the team. Team lost 7 games. They're gonna send 2. Sorry.
And Middleton having a career year too.
If Brogdon was there, Brogdon probably would have went over him. Maybe if his numbers was
He
better.
was there last year and Middleton went over.
Yeah, but Brogdon was hurt a little bit.
like somebody in the East should have got Middleton a spot. Like is Jaylen Brown just
Only
Tatum
logical thing
Is
is
Tatum
Tatum
going?
going out, Brown.
See, Brown should be going. He having a career year.
Brown should probably.
His
His
team
team-
lost 7 games.
It don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
And they sent 2 already. It's not you're not getting 3 people in there without being the number 1 seed.
Well, the Warriors sent.
They were the number 1 seed.
They sent 4.
That was ridiculous.
They sent Draymond.
Now we know he was an all-star starter. But guess what?
You know
Nobody complained about it because his team was what?
Oh, people was complaining.
Winning. Winning matters.
Winning does
And
matter.
dropping 70 in the loss does
You
nothing
got
for
to
me.
think about it. The coaches vote.
And I like to make this connection. When he did that 70 in the game, that's the equivalent to shaking somebody and having an open shot and missing.
Explain.
It's not the same. Nobody cares no more. When you break somebody's ankles and they
the
fall,
missing the shot.
and you miss, it's like, he missed. That's what he did. He missed.
Still drop 70.
I hope those 70.
who did that?
I hope those
Like,
70
who
get
did
you in the
that
Hall of
this
Fame. Because other than
He gonna
that,
be in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, when he go to the
He's gonna be
Lakers,
a Hall of
when he
Fame.
go to the Lakers and be with
I
AD,
mean, he's gonna eventually get
When he
traded
go to-
unless they don't win in like the next couple
Booker?
years. Yeah, he gonna get traded if they don't.
When he
win
go to Lakers
in,
and play with
next
AD?
couple years.
I agree.
when he go to the Lakers, play with AD, or go join Cat and D Loading.
Why do you think that's gonna
And I
work?
guarantee that shit
'Cause
won't
they
work.
best friends.
Why do you think
They
that's
best
gonna work?
friends. They best friends. They
Do you think
close.
that's gonna work?
I think so.
Cat, D-Lo, and
You think-
D-Lo running the point. Devin Booker running the
Do you
two.
think that team won a championship?
That team?
Yeah.
I mean, nah, not like the first year, but in a couple years in
nah,
the making.
when they
They
get
could.
you talking about when they get D
They
Booker,
could. Yes,
Yeah.
they
they
could.
won't. They won't.
That
Wanna
would-
know why they won't? Because by then
major.
By then, either Giannis still gonna be running it,
Luka's
the Celtics gonna be real good with them young boys,
Gonna be running
the,
what?
or the Hawks gonna be doing something, or the Mavericks gonna be doing
If
something.
Giannis ain't doing shit this year out the East, bro, it's over with, bro. They better start finding other.
You on that
pieces to help
KD
him.
train?
Because
Are you on that
know
KD
coming
train?
back.
Oh god.
What the world? You know KD coming back.
Then if you're on that
And I
KD
feel
train,
like if Giannis not gonna win this year, it's gonna be frustrating for him. He gonna start thinking about other things.
Well, he leading MVP. You think
you talk about all this cat stuff, but the team that's of the future, the 3 teams of the future in the West are the Mavericks, the Pelicans, and the Grizzlies.
and the Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder got a
Them draft picks.
Well, some
boy.
they got
Them
picks.
draft picks.
You think
boy.
y'all the future?
They are the future.
I mean, I just don't want y'all GM to mess up y'all roster because that's what happens every time with New Orleans.